Welcome to your most educative, entertaining, and enlightening program. It is indeed a good day for a healthy living.
By the grace of God, with God's blessings, I'm able to wake up renewed, refreshed, and able to go on and on again. To keep watching healthy living.
Have no enemies that will keep you worried all the time.
You can live healthy with the food that you eat.
This is Healthy Living. Permit me to warmly welcome you to this special series of Healthy Living. We will be educating and enlightening you on how we have been blessed by nature with plants and herbs suitable for foods and medicines for our daily healthy living and total well-being. We will further educate you on how you can transform your health with some of these natural plants, medicinal plants, and healing herbs like the bitter kola, scent leaf, coconut, mango leaf, tiger nut, ginger, turmeric, mushroom, lemon, lime, etc. and their powerful remedies. You can't afford to miss this series because we will enlighten you on how you can use these simple natural plants and herbs to treat and manage even reverse health challenges like anxiety, depression, chronic pain, heart disease, hormone imbalances, fatigue, addictions, infertility, autoimmune conditions, sleep-related conditions, memory loss, obesity, and so much more. In order to have a professional confirm the efficacies of these natural plants and herbs, we tracked an expert, a renowned scientist, a professor of pharmacology, who has contributed immensely to the country's human and biological resources, including traditional medicines. He and his group of renowned scientists has researched, processed, and packaged some of these natural plants and herbs into medicines, health foods, smart foods, and teas, so you can have express access to these powerful gifts of nature and their natural remedies for your healthy living, well-being, and longevity. Welcome to your most educative, engaging, entertaining, and enlightening program on air right now. This is Healthy Living with Nelly Frank. Today, we're talking mental health, healthy habits you must cultivate to maintain your mental health. Mental health is a state of well-being that enable you to cope with the stresses of life and realize your abilities. Mental health is your behavioral and emotional well-being. It is about how you think, feel, and behave. Taking care of your mental health can preserve your ability to enjoy life and longevity. Doing this involves balancing life activities, responsibilities, and efforts to achieve psychological resilience. Stress, depression, and anxiety can all affect mental health, and everyone is at some risk of developing a mental disorder regardless of age, sex, income, or ethnicity. Healthy habits you must cultivate to maintain your mental health. Regular exercise. Exercises as simple as taking a brisk walk for about 30 to 40 minutes, 3 to 5 times a week, can significantly improve your mental health. Eat a balanced diet and stay hydrated. Eating a nourishing balanced diet and staying hydrated by drinking a lot of water can give you a constant supply of energy throughout the day and keep you mentally fit. Aim for good quality sleep. Quality sleep leads to greater improvements in a person's mental health. Challenge negative thoughts. You should practice positivity by becoming aware of your negative and unhelpful thoughts. Challenge them and consciously replace them with positive thoughts. Look for positive social interaction group. Connecting and maintaining meaningful relationships reduces stress and can help you stay mentally healthy. We will also educate and enlighten you more on the natural plants and herbs that are packed in a bottle as foods, medicine, and dietary supplements for your mental health. We are focusing today on the health benefits of the bitter kola. Thank you for joining us. Health tips. Today we're talking bitter kola or Garcinia kola. It is a plant found in Central and Western Africa. It has long been valued for its medicinal practice. Although traditional African medicine uses all parts of the bitter kola plant, the seeds are mostly commonly eaten. Do you know that bitter kola seeds have a sharp bitter flavor that eases into a slight sweetness as you chew? Do you know that although bitter kola has been eaten in Africa for years, scientists are just beginning to study the health benefits of bitter kola? Do you also know that according to these early studies, bitter kola may be able to help with health problems including infections? Oh, you didn't know all this? Well, now you know. Write a lot. Remember, you must speak to a health expert to guide you on the right quantity to consume per day. Welcome back. Now, let's look at some health benefits of the bitter kola. Health benefits and nutritional values of bitter kola. Bitter kola has been used over the years to fight infections from common colds to hepatitis. Study has shown that bitter kola can help combat cough, cold, bacterial infections, and viral infections. Eating bitter kola when an infection starts may help fight the infection and make you feel better more quickly. Study has shown that bitter kola fights against inflammatory conditions like arthritis and diabetes. Studies suggest that a chemical called colaveron, which is found in bitter kola, may protect against type 2 diabetes. These and so much more are the numerous health benefits of bitter kola. Stay tuned. We will be right back. Wow, that is interesting, so educative, so enlightening. Alright, let's meet our guest. In order to have a professional confirm the efficacies of these natural plants and herbs, we tracked an expert, a renowned scientist, a professor of pharmacognosy, who has contributed immensely to the country's human and biological resources, including traditional medicines. He and his group of renowned scientists has researched, processed, and packaged some of these natural plants and herbs into medicines, health foods, smart foods, and teas, so you can have express access to these powerful gifts of nature and their natural remedies for your healthy living, well-being, and longevity. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Maurice Iwu.
When we talk standardization, people think it's something out of this world. No, what we mean that each time you take the product, you are getting the same consistent quantity of the phytochemical. What the people have against herbal medicine is that sometimes they say the doses are not controlled, but here we have them controlled. We have a standardized formulation so that you take 2 grams, you know that each sachet is 2 grams. It's no more than that. If you are going to take 2 sachets, you now know that it is that way that you are doing it. It paid off tremendously when we had the COVID. We had looked at 3 different products. One is a plant that we use for treatment of diabetes, which I mentioned earlier. We also have a plant we call andrographis. It's one of the bitterest compound, if there's a word like that I've ever come across. Then we have the bitter kola, which is also been studied. Then we have the ordinary guava leaf. Then the guava leaf, for example, you now see that it's a simple plant, all right. But instead of taking the fruit of the guava, it's now the leaves that we are using for this medicine. So we formulated something called detox tea. During the COVID, what it did that was like a miracle was the fact that it was not miraculous to us, but those who are watching, the fact that part of the ways the COVID kills is that it raises the blood sugar so high that it goes out of whack. It also plays around with what we call the blood pressure system. Okay. So that at the end of the day, the person now dies not necessarily because of the virus system, but because of the complications of the virus. Then there is something also we call the cytokine storm. There's some products, some chemical the body produces normally in defense system. During the COVID, it goes out of whack. It now over expresses itself. So what does this detox tea do? The detox tea will now be able to moderate and modify this overzealous pro-inflammatory system and be able to codify it and make it weaker. And so during the COVID era, we find that the herbal tea that we have, what made us so bold, because there's no single compound in it that was toxic. They are all healthy food. There are things that people take. Bitter kola is a product that people chew on their own, but we just modified it and made it more stable. Andrographis is what is in most of these bitters that you drink. They call it the king of bitters. So it is nothing strange. Then the other one is guava leaves. So we put them together. The anthocyanins from guava is very, very powerful. So we cut them all together and put it into a detox. So what we then do is that person who is taking detox combines both the antiviral activity of detox, the anti-inflammatory property of detox, and the anti-diabetic property of detox into one system. And that was why during the COVID, we had about 2,700 people who took the detox, and not one had the COVID. So that's the beauty of that. So these are food items, normal food items, nothing exotic added, but processed in a manner that makes it useful. We try to put our ears on the ground, listen to what the native traditional healers do. Because sometimes they'll take a plant, they will not immediately use it for medicine, they allow it to stay for a while, ferment, before they can then apply it. So we try to mimic those properties. And as I said, we are interested in educating people. Remember what I quoted at the beginning by the Chinese saying that if you want to plant for 1 year, you sow rice. If you want to plant for a decade, you plant trees. But if you want to plant for a lifetime, you educate people. So that's part of what we are doing now.
IHP stands for Interced Health Products. We focus on natural products. We make natural products to address health needs, chronic diseases, and to improve a healthy lifestyle. We have a number of products, and they're all NAFDAC certified. All these products works with your body chemistry and gently but efficiently gets your body back to its healthy state. Our products are nationwide in leading pharmaceutical shops and supermarkets in Abuja, Lagos. We have it in Port Harcourt, where.
We also have the information that you have a coconut flour.
Yes.
That has some healthy properties too.
Yes, coconut is a very wonderful tree. Every aspect of every part of the plant is useful. Okay. We started by making a virgin coconut oil. Our coconut oil is not regular coconut oil because it is not extracted the normal way. So we don't use heat or anything. We allow the coconut itself to ferment a little. That's what I said, what the natives do. We allow it to ferment a little bit. So it will now remove for a particular fixed period, 48 hours. So it will now allow the enzymes in the plant to be able to reduce the fatty acids into some lower chain fatty acids. We try to have those fatty acids into the system. So, but that itself is a drug on its own, it's a medicine. The fermented coconut oil, which we call the VCO, virgin coconut oil, no heat whatsoever. That itself is a medicine. But the trick then is that after you remove all the oil, remove all the constituents, the coconut fiber itself contains a very high fiber nutrient. It does two things to the body. First of all, its presence in the gut, in the stomach, for some reason allow the stomach microbes to assume healthy proportions so that they will now be able to help you in all sorts of things. The microbes in the stomach are very unique for each person. And what it does that it now modifies it into a very good activity that it helps you even in the control of so many body organs. Just the microbe in the stomach alone. That's one major aspect of that coconut flour. The other aspect of it is that the stomach cannot digest it easily. So it is a fiber. It helps you in the cardiovascular system and all sorts of things it does because of this fact that it cannot be digested very easily. And so we now formulated it into several food items. We call them smart food. Smart in the sense that instead of eating just for the sake of eating, let me give you an example. If you swallow, we can use that coconut flour into making the fufu you use for swallow. It reduces the amount of carbohydrates, the amount of carbohydrates in that fufu. If you take cereal for breakfast, we now have it with abacha, which is mixed together, and then you take it as a morning breakfast. You can now see the goodness that you are combining, having your normal carbohydrate intake, but combining with a coconut flour that is high fiber. So it's a win-win for the body. The body is getting the nutrient it needs, but at the same time getting something smart. That's why we call them smart food, because these are food items that are not just ordinary, but they combine food with medicine at the same time, and so far it's working out well.
Wow, that's beautiful. Lovely. Wow, that is interesting, so educative, so enlightening. Now that we have educated and enlightened you on the health benefits of bitter kola and other natural products, and how that your mental health is very important and you need to cultivate some positive healthy habits to maintain your mental health, we believe that the information is at your fingertips and you will make the most of it. Wow, that is interesting, so educative, so enlightening. The Interseeds dietary and supplements as discussed on the program is available via the link displayed on your screen. You can call the number as well. Remember to like our page, watch our programs on YouTube, subscribe and follow us on our social media platforms as displayed on the screen. For questions concerning health, other inquiries, partnership, sponsorship, and participation on the program, please WhatsApp or SMS us on the number displayed on your screen. Until we come your way again soonest, keep keeping faith. You can change the narrative. Stay positive despite negative narrative. Take care of your health. If you don't take care of your health, who will? Your health is very important. I am Nelly Franca.